Listen, we've been talking about Arsenal. Obviously, Jesus tonight scores a hat-trick. Do you think he deserves more of a chance?
I think he's had his chance, lads. Me, personally, I would love to see a swap deal for Jesus and Rashford. I think they both need a new team, and I think it could be good for both of them.
He's just scored a hat-trick for you tonight.
Yeah, but that's his first goal in over a year. And he has had his chances, like Cundy said earlier. When against Everton, when we needed it, he was through on goal and he fluffed his lines. Everyone gets confidence off goals. So once he scored one tonight, he was looking like the player he is. But Rashford,
well, he scored
Rashford
3.
does that.
You got a game at the weekend. He's in form. You got to start him.
He's had one good game. If you take the Everton game, then he's not in form. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
So you're only looking back at the last game.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, that's what he needs.
Can I ask you both a question, right? So tonight, Jesus started from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think there's something different about coming off the bench and trying to prove yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, I've only got a short amount of time here. Mm-hmm. I just watched the finishes back in. The first goal's a lovely goal.
Great goal.
It's a lovely goal. Second one, gone with power. They're all kind of different, but off the same position, off that right-hand side.
Yeah.
Good strikes, good technical finishes, all of them. I just wonder, when you come off the bench, the pressure to produce something in that moment is so extreme in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Tonight he's got, against Palace, 3 goals. It felt a little bit more, it felt effortless, those finishes.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench, players can be a bit greedy as well, thinking they have to prove their point.
That's the point I'm making. That's exactly the point I'm making.
He must feel frustrated. You know, he's been a top player. He's won the Premier League. You know, he's done it at the highest level. And he probably sits there and thinks, Arteta's probably given other players more of an opportunity who haven't produced, you know, more time to keep playing than he has. You know, because he's now been really kind of been binned out of the team, isn't he? He just plays in the games that don't really matter.
He might not play as well with the likes of Odegaard as what
played well with him tonight.
Havertz do. Yeah, he did. He did play well tonight. And like I said, he has got that performance in him, but it's far and few between. And I'd like to see that swap deal and just have the two of them with a new challenge.
Swap
deal with Jesus and Rashford.
Who says that Man United want Jesus?
Well, they don't want Rashford.
Right, but who's to say they want Jesus? Why would they want a player that you don't want?
I'm just saying I would like to see it.
Okay, well, all right. Knock, knock on the door. Yeah, we'd like to do a deal with Marcus Rashford, a swap deal. And you can take Jesus. Man United. No, we're all right, thanks. Okay. Like, what are we talking about?
That's their prerogative. I'm just saying we've got a player that we don't want. They've got a player that they don't want.
If you want Marcus Rashford, go and sign him. If you want Marcus Rashford, pay the money and get him. Swap deal. Trying to get rid of your dead wood.
I would be happy if we went out and signed Rashford. When you look at what Arteta's done with Havertz, I'd love to see him get his hands on Rashford and see if he can pull that player out.
What do you mean, what he's done with Havertz? Can I ask that question? What do you mean, what he's done with Havertz?
I knew you was going to ask that question.
I need the answer to that question. What do you mean, what he's done with Havertz?
He got Havertz playing at the top of his game. Yes, he hit patches with Chelsea like that, but he wasn't consistent like he has been with Arsenal.
We're talking about leave. Okay, who do you start on Saturday at the weekend? Who do you start?
Havertz, without a doubt.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much sure he will start with Havertz.
When you say turned him around, I mean, I don't know what.
I don't know
where you've been.
It's probably the wrong thing to say because he was a good player at Chelsea, but he's consistent. He's more consistent at Arsenal.
Right. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to pull you up on this one. Right, more consistent at what?
Goal scoring.
And the record says what?
Well, he scored more goals for Arsenal last year than he did for Chelsea in any season.
Right, and that's him turning his what? You're saying that Arteta has done what with us?
Like I said,
I just need the answer here because no. What I'm saying is, I'm telling you now. You're not seeing any real better version of Havertz. You might see an upturn slightly, but largely, you ain't looking at a new player.
I believe we are.
Well, you ain't. I'm telling you that for nothing. You're not. There's a player in there, but you ain't.
The Havertz that we've got is not the Havertz that you had at Chelsea.
Well, he won the Champions League. Of course he's not. He's got the winning goal in the Champions League final. You're not
How many other goals did he score that season?
Right, listen. So, okay, give me percentage-wise what you think Havertz is better at Arsenal and Chelsea. I can't wait for this one.
Number one.
I'd say at least 15%.
No, you're talking absolutely
15% better.
15%.
It's not a big percentage, that is it? I mean,
it's not even.
And consistent, more consistent as well.
See, this is.
Number two.
You're gone. What's that? What else? What's number two?
wait.
What was that? Yeah, sorry.
Number two.
What's number two?
You've got to tell us. So 15% better at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right. Number two. What's number two?
I don't get what you're on about, mate.
You say he's improved.
Three.
No, go at number two. Number two.
Number two.
15% better at consistency and goal scoring.
Number one.
Yeah, that's number one. Right. Number two.
Yeah.
What's number two?
Number two.
Consistency.
Okay. Right.
Consistency. That's
Number three.
Number three.
Hold up play.
Number four.
And that's probably what he's improved, them three things over the last two seasons.
No, hold on.
Number five.
Hold on, no. Number one. Go with number one.
Oh, yeah.
15% better, all right? Yeah, number two's consistency.
Yeah.
Number three's
Number
hold up
three.
Hold up play.
Hold up play.
Number four's number four.
Number
I
four.
wouldn't say there was a number four.
Oh, there's not number four.
Number four.
Wayno, thanks for your call, mate.
Number five.
Let's go to Logan, who's an Arsenal fan. Log?
All right, Logie.
Hi guys, how you doing?
All right,
Right,
Logie.
Log. Look, you've seen your team win tonight. Jesus scoring a hat-trick. Do you think he deserves a start?
You know what, I would start him. I think, if you're on that sort of form, you've got confidence and you've got to keep the momentum going, right? That's the best way to get something out of your strikers. In terms of who he's going to replace, I wouldn't replace him with Havertz. I'd put him up front with Rice dropping down a bit deeper and then Havertz in that centre position. And then Jesus needs to stick to his position. The issue with Jesus, right, guys, is that he doesn't stay there. He's not always the one to be on the last defender to make that run, right? You see him coming back very deep. You see him popping up on the wing. That's so inconsistent in terms of what we need from a striker, right? And that's the problem with him. With Havertz, right, up there, he's a good target man. He gets the ball down and then he allows defenders to come towards him for Rice to then bomb forward, and then you've got that extra man coming into the box.
So who are you leaving at the team?
Is.
Who you Sorry,
I'd leave Partey out of the team for now.
Partey. So you got Havertz alongside Rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it will just have to be Rice holding a bit more.
So Havertz is the number 8 essentially.
Essentially, yeah, because he's got that good physical presence up there. If you look across the three players up front, Saka, Jesus, and then Martinelli, they don't have that much of a physical presence where they can hold the ball up. So I think when Havertz goes up, he causes that threat, especially from a corner as well. You wouldn't have Jesus, in the most of the defenders causing trouble there. So that's what I think would be the best thing. But obviously, then you are dropping a midfielder that's quite defensive or holding minded, right? So
who have you got on the weekend? Sorry, who are you playing?
We've got Palace again, so it would be a good time to test it out. I wouldn't recommend it against a big team, but against a team like Palace, I think it's a good shot.
It's a no-brainer. He's just got hat-trick. Do you know what I mean?
You got to play him.
You got to play him. You got to start him. Yeah.
It's 5:30 on the Saturday.
5:30. Yeah.
Away.
Game day phone.
So guys,
you and I may
say, what's happening with Nketiah? Like, that's the best he's played ever since he's put on.
It's a great header.
Between, where was that since?
It always happens when you go back to a former team.
Yeah, even like when we were playing Fulham, Iwobi, he was putting in a bit too much effort for my liking. I was like, all right, mate, calm down.
Right? A bit too much effort.
I mean, like, he used to play for us, so let it go a bit.
I know, but you always want to perform well against your old team.
Putting a bit too much effort.
He was running his socks off. He was trying to play the game of his life there.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
No.
What do you want him to do?
Bit,
No, sorry, what do you want him to do?
Just put it,
What?
let it go.
What do you mean, let it go?
You used to play for us.
Sorry.
There's no need for the
No.
payment,
What do you mean, no need for it? What do you think this is? Not charity.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, are you saying there's no need for him to work hard?
Not that hard. Not that
hard.
hard.
Honestly, football fans are the biggest idiots in the world.
Once in a while.
We are.
Give us a yard. Give us a team.
Give us a yard.
Give us a yard. Don't work as hard.
He's right.
Come on.
He's
you
right,
owe us.
Come on, mate.
Come on, don't.
Chill your beans.
Chill down. Turn down the percentage of hard work.
Hey, Cundy, right? So when Havertz scored 2 goals against you last season, you were like, oh, where was that?
Well, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's his job. What do you want to do? Seriously, what do you want him to? What do you want him to do?
Well, I'm not going to say miss a sit-up.
Well, no, but you're asking. You're basically asking Havertz to do something you've just asked Nketiah to do.
No, but you lot treated him bad, right? We treated him
the Champions League. He's one
very
more.
decently.
He's one more at Chelsea. He's ever going to win at Arsenal, and he's already peaked.
You don't know that.
He's already peaked.
How old is he?
It doesn't matter.
Mid-20s.
He's got to Arsenal. It doesn't matter. He's got to Arsenal.
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s. Mate, you ain't win the Logan, you ain't win the Champions League, mate.
Come on, you ain't win the Champions League.
We don't know that.
I do you know what?
No, we do know that.
We do.
Have you got a crystal ball?
No. If I had a crystal ball 30 years ago, I'd still be right. 40 years ago.
He's 25, Havertz, by the way.
50 years ago.
He's 25.
60 years ago.
In all seriousness, I'm not saying that we are a shoo-in for it, but the season's not over. Crazier things have happened. You lot won it twice when you played the worst.
No, mate, you can't win the Champions League scoring set pieces, pal. Do you know what I mean? You're going to add a bit more to your game.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.